Discovery Houston, we're still looking at it.
Roger, roll, Discovery.
I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Welcome to BBQPitBoys.com. Today we're cooking up some Pit Boys crater steaks at the pit, and it's real easy to do. All right, here we've got some cuts of top round steak. Sometimes they're labeled as London broils, which is not really accurate. It's more of a method of grilling, but we'll get into that. Now, for this recipe, you're going to need some Worcestershire sauce. You're going to need some soy sauce, some balsamic vinegar, some garlic. You're going to need some mustard. Here we've got some extra virgin olive oil. You're going to need some black pepper. All right? Now, let's put this together. This tool we're going to use is an apple core. There's all kinds of apple cores out there. You're going to need one of these to make your crater steaks. Now, this is how you do it. You just take your apple core and you cut a plug hole in them, just like that. All right? Now, as you know, top round steaks, or London broils, or whatever you want to call it, are a tough piece of beef, right? They need marinating, a good deal of marinating to tenderize. And so by cutting holes like this, or crater holes, we're going to make it possible to marinate these real quick. Now, why would we do this? Just wait. We'll show you how this works on the grill. And I'm going to tell you, if you've never had crater steaks before, and you probably haven't, you got to check this out. This is not that same old steak. Again, we're removing the plugs. We've got ourselves a crater steak. Let me show you a closer look, just in case you fell asleep. Just take your apple core and you make some holes. Oh yeah. Now the steak aficionados are not gonna like this, right? Bah! You definitely check this out. It works, and it works good. And your friends and family will love you for it. We're going to take this ordinary tough piece of steak and we're going to make it nice and tender. All right. Plenty of room to cut another crater, right? Now, you can go ahead and season these steaks the way you want or marinate them, your choice. But this recipe works real well. And let's do it again. Now, we're going to use a half a cup of Worcestershire sauce. You've got to have Worcestershire for this. We want to break down the tissue in the meat, and this is a good way to do it. Now we have some soy sauce. We're going to use a half a cup of that as well. And this amount works well for 3 or 4 of these London broil steaks, or these top round steaks. They're cut about a little half-inch thick or so, maybe a little bit more. And they're weighing about maybe 3/4 of a pound each, maybe more or less. Now, I've got some balsamic vinegar, a half a cup. And here we've got some olive oil. We're using extra virgin olive oil, your choice. And this will help tenderize the steak. Like I said, all right? Now you're going to need some garlic, and this is about 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. You need garlic in this marinade. And here we've got some mustard. Oh yeah. Get that mustard in there. It's Dijon mustard we're using. Give it a good mix. Oh, man. You getting hungry or what? I could see the food police pissing and moaning about this one. Oh, yeah. You can't do that. Now, we're going to throw these plugs in the marinade as well because we're going to be using them. And we're going to take these plugged steaks and throw them in the marinade. And you want to go at least 2 hours on a top round like this. And with the holes in it, 2 hours works. You can go a little bit more. And don't forget the fresh ground black pepper. Season it to your choice. Don't miss any plugs, right? Now, like I said, we want to marinate it for at least 2 hours. You can go 3 on this amount. We only got 2 steaks in there. And of course, through the miracle of time, we've already got a batch going. And this is what it's going to look like. Oh, yeah. Man, there's some Swiss cheese right there. Now, we'll throw it on the grill. And today we're using our Santa Maria. We can make some good steaks on the Santa Maria, right? Now, at first, we're going to sear them fast and hard. Just get that texture on the outside, right? You know all about that. You getting hungry or what? You definitely want to make a bunch of these, right? One is not enough, I'm telling you. You get a good sear on each side, like I said. Just like that. Not much more to say about it, is it? All right, after about 5 minutes, maybe a little bit less, we're going to flip. Just like that. Now, these steaks are still rare on the inside. They look cooked, but they're not, right? You know about that, too. Can you smell that? It smells good. Lord have mercy. Neighbors will be jumping the fence on this one. All right, we've got a good sear on the other side, so we're going to raise the Santa Maria grill. We're going to slow down the cooking a little bit. Just like that. Oh, man. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Nothing like kicking back at the pit and cooking up some crater steaks. You're going to the moon, Alice. Take a look at that. Now, of course, we could have fast forwarded this a little bit, right? But, hell, we like doing it this way. Just kick back and relax. Use that fast forward button right down there in front of you. Oh, by the way, give us a thumbs up. All right, those steaks are done. Now, we've got to have some side with this, and we're using mushrooms, onions. We're going to be Putting some Swiss cheese in there. We've got those steak plugs in there. Ooh. Now you serve these steaks with what you like, but I'm telling you, mushrooms and onions, a little bit of melted cheese in there, and this is what you get. Now this will be guaranteed tender. That marinade will do it for you. And there's nothing left to do now but eat this in front of you. And we do apologize. We call this Pitmaster privilege. Load on those mushrooms and onions. You serve them up the way you like. Yeah. Now, the easiest way to deal with this video is go out and get yourself some steaks right now. Fire up that grill. Get them going. We call these crater steaks. Now, we've got some Swiss cheese. And how about these steak plugs, mushrooms, onions, melted Swiss cheese in there as well. Put it all over the top. Now let me show you what one of these look like inside. Oh, baby.
I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
So the next time you're looking for a recipe for your pit, check out BBQPitBoys.com.